with tea and I'll have another one.
Fair enough.
So I'll be at least a litre and a half.
Bear with.
It's gone chilly, isn't it?
It has.